What is going on, everybody? It is Thursday, and I have a little bit to look at. Really, not too much. Spy's not doing anything super special here. We're just kind of opening up a point. Really, not too much to talk about. I only got 3 stocks on the watch list, and 2 of them really aren't that great. So I'm having a feeling CN might be the only thing that I'm gonna be interested in on the day, because the other stock is moving like in 10-cent ranges. It's really just not moving much at all, and the other one's down 26%, moving in like 40-cent ranges. So really not too much, nothing special here. But CN is being really interesting because this 35.80 is a significant daily spot, and then after that we got nothing for another 4 points out. So this pre-market, huge run up straight to this 35.80, got above it, kind of pulling back, but you can see all this volume coming into it as we got right there. Just have to see what happens here at the open. May be able to get a trade in gap and go, opening range, something. We got 10. Can't argue with the chart. Look at that spread. Let's see what happens, I guess. So I'm just looking at your typical FANG stock plays here, so if anything special happens, it's probably not going to be that special. TLRD over here. Actually kind of interesting. Big sell off there. I'm about to close the first minute. Not too much volume on this. I actually like this. I'm watching the tape on the other side, and right underneath of this 80 here, pretty decent sized hidden buyer there. We really could not break underneath him. We'll see what happens if we get down there again. Nope, just clipped right through him there. Not moving much at all. Yeah, this was the one that was moving in like 20-40 cent ranges, so I guess it's not that. Look at all those sellers though. I don't know, I'd be surprised to know. Shit. Just gonna have to wing it here. Ooh, 36 is holding nicely. Under 36, I'm out. I don't like it. Saw the tape flushing down there. I only took 250 shares. I saw this thing as soon as I flipped the chart back. That's when I saw it. I mean, I didn't even have time to measure risk reward and whatnot. But geez, these gap and go trades really are not working lately. I don't know what the deal is anymore. Those things were on fire a while ago, and then now there's just nothing. There are so many sellers in TLRD right now. Tons of them. And it just keeps moving down. And they keep moving down with the price. Oh, not anymore. Now they're all gone. Overall, the SPY is bullish. Not by much, though. So I'm looking for some opening range plays here. Tesla looks pretty solid above 373. Yeah, probably have to risk about a minimum of 50 cents. I mean, The spread's already 85 cents. If CN can close close to the top here, I'll take another long on it. SPY's dropping. Made a new low day here. Really don't see any good opening range plays. Jeez. Maybe Netflix. Netflix actually isn't that bad. Looking at the higher time frame here, it's right at a spot that it could break from. Let's see. Really can't get that big, because I have to give it about $1.50. SPY's bouncing up. I'll watch it, see what happens. Don't want to see that. AMD's got a nice view app set up here. It's only, geez, it's just too much. I mean, I want to see it tap. I don't want to see it bust through. Same with Facebook. Nah, Facebook's ugly. Netflix got sucked back under, but I mean, it's just nothing there. Apple's pretty ugly. Probably really turned down here. There's just nothing. CN's back at this 36. I couldn't tell if there was a hidden seller or not. If there is, this could be a pretty good trade. Might want to go to retest high day again. But I need to see it on the tape. Nope, didn't see it on the tape. Facebook with the pre-market looks all right, but without, I mean, that's just a mess. Plus, I already kind of missed my entry, so I don't think there's anything there. I don't know, if we come up again, I might have a trade here. SPY is just making a new high a day now. SPY's making a new high a day. I think CN might actually be a decent long here. Let's see if we can test underneath view app again and gets bought right back up. I might be able to get about 500 shares. SPY's really taking off right now. Spy's really taking off. Nope, nothing there either. Not yet anyway. This is the first time it's really getting away from view app. It could certainly come back, retest, consolidate for a minute or two. We'll see what happens. But for now, I don't have anything. Okay, seeing just come back to view app for the first time. Just tapped it. Looks like we got as low as 82. 581. Give myself a little bit of space. So that was the first tap. So I want to see it hold now. I want to see it consolidate for a little bit. I want to see it bounce, and then I want to see it come back again and retest. And then I can enter in long, probably somewhere around a little bit above 36, I think would be the best spot. So I'll probably end up risking a little bit more than 20 cents, maybe 25. That spread kind of bothers me though, because that means I'm going to end up, I might actually have to use a limit on this one. And I'm going to have to lower my size too. Low 75 now. I hate to buy now. It's just, it's a little too early. And we close underneath view app too. I think I might need to wait on this one now. It's not ideal. Aren't looking too strong here either. Spy's dropping too, so that's definitely not helping. I thought the Spy might bounce at view app, help with CN bouncing, but we are not getting that. Well, we are really holding this. And the Spy's just dropping. I mean, if we can't get below where we're at right now, there might be a good trade around here. Nope, there it goes. That's not what I pressed. I do not like the higher time frame on Apple right now. I like the 1 minute chart. 1 minute's alright. I don't know. It fell with the Spy. Bought back up. Come back to test here for 1 time, 2 times. I could get pretty big too. I'd only be risking. Let's see what happens here. I really need to see the Spy kick up though. That's the only thing right now. I mean, the Spy, it's just kind of, it's a little frustrating because the Spy has to be moving up while Apple is still at a relatively good spot for me to buy, but Spy actually just touched low a day. Yeah, we're getting another one of those days. Spy's just swinging. Oh, okay. Spy's swinging all over the place. No, there it goes. It's a good sign. I just don't like it enough yet. Baba. Interesting. Came up to 153.43 times, 4 times failed. Back to low day, failed moving that way. I don't really know what I want to see here. I mean, it could fail here, and I could short it. But there's a pretty decent amount of support underneath us. Because right now it looks like we are failing, and it looks like the SPY is failing too. SPY... Well, Apple ended up being pretty good. SPY is moving up here. Pulling up at least, but very well might fail. Baba just doesn't seem to be as strong right now. I can't do it. I need to walk away. I need to not trade this. Because I'm shorting it. I mean, it looks fine for a short right now, but I mean, I'm just shorting it into all of this. You know, on the 5 minute. I got the 9 there. We're just on the 20. Just the higher time frames just don't look good. The SPY may be dropping here, but it's just not A+. Alright, well, I'm getting my pullback. So somewhere about 80. SPY's blasting off right now. It is moving higher here. We'll see what happens in the next couple of minutes, but there could definitely be something right about now. That's 83. Oh wow, SPY really super strong right now on the SPY. But Baba does not seem to be having it. Here's it again. Might go to another 400, just the way it is. I really like that close. That's a good close there. The SPY is just so strong right now. Alright, now the SPY is turning around. Anything in the 60s, and I think I'm gonna hop in on this. We've come up to 85. Nope, there it is. Jeez, man. No, that was it. That was the only shot that I was willing to give it. It had to fail right then and there, but if it's going to keep moving higher, then I don't think I have a trade here. Well, it's just going to get stuffed right back under. See, now my stop loss might as well be above the whole number, and I'm going to have to go 300. We'll see where we close. Oh, it's about to close right now. Oh, just ugly. This isn't even anything significant. Nope. Need to leave Bob alone. Just had a little squeeze here. might be something there. Maybe not now, but maybe later. AMD breaking down right now. Plenty of good chances for a better entry in here. I'd have to get really big on AMD. There could definitely be something here too. Because SPY's being really strong, AMD's done nothing. AMD and Baba are the only ones that seem to be not following the SPY. And the SPY looks like it's ready to head lower. Tick's turning red. Looks like we're getting another swing low. That was a pretty weak retest. Just there's some things going on right now. CN just broke underneath this. I don't know, I don't think I really like it for a short. No, I don't like it for a short. Didn't get as low as that 25. But I was back at that 153 again. It just doesn't. I don't know, I think I need to wait a while on Baba still. CN looks ready to go, but this 25 is pretty strong. Looks like AMD does want to head lower. I wanted to see it up at VWAP again for a much better entry. So nothing for now. TLRD actually looks pretty good here though. We just recently broke above this recent consolidation. Dropped a little lower right back underneath it. I'm wondering if we can get back up here again, I will be able to get pretty big. And if we can't get above, looks like 77. I can do better than that. I didn't really see it touch 70. I guess that was it. That might have been my one and only shot. Oh, another little flash. Keeps juking me. Oh, buyer showed up. That's not good. No, I definitely need to get a better entry than this. Alright, well now we've gotten to the point where we've consolidated too much. I think I want to see another spike above. And another failure before I get in on this. 750 shares isn't too big. I mean, this thing only moves, I don't know, 15 cents maybe. Another big buyer here. I don't know. Oh, spies are really dropping here. And the first thing I do is go to Baba. And it's gonna drop now because the SPY is drastically dropping here. I don't know. I just didn't see enough to make me want to pull the trigger. Okay, I'm looking at Baba here. So the SPY just recently did all of this mess, and Baba has been super strong, as are most stocks. Apple. Alright, well, mainly Apple and Baba, but these two seem to be the one that are really trying to move higher, especially right now. But I hate to buy in front of this because obviously there's a hidden seller here. I wanted to get a much better entry lower underneath VWAP, and I don't think I'm going to get that chance. Apple's taken off, making a new high a day, but we're just not breaking down. So I think once the SPY finally starts telling people it wants to move higher, stocks will be doing the same. So I don't know. Let's see. Maybe a little bit of a triangle in here. I might be able to get something. It depends on what the SPY's doing too. If we're not gonna move higher here, and the SPY's gonna fail and drop lower, I think it just depends here. See what happens. There was a hidden seller here at 153. Now let's see if there's a buyer. But a very nice stop loss under here underneath this 60. But that's going to be a little far away if I'm going to take this for a symmetrical triangle. Because Baba looks much better for a long than it does a short, that's for sure. Might have to get a starter somewhere in this because some other stocks are setting up pretty nicely here. And the SPY's just taking off. It's just SPY's moving up. I mean, Baba's probably just gonna keep going. Has another hidden seller here. Wow, look at that. Just refresh, refresh, refresh. Every time it gets down to 1, back to 10. And there's the break. Nobody's buying until one person does. I don't know if I buy that. I don't know. That ain't a great sign, because SPY's really taking off, moving up here, and Baba's breaking out, but nobody. Actually, what am I doing? So we just broke out from this, and we're kind of coming back to 153 to retest. This actually changes things a little bit. Okay, alright, I know what I want to do. If we get underneath VWAP 153 here, and come down for another retest here, and it holds and it comes back above 153, then I have a new stop loss and I have my entry, but we need to see it first. And I mean, the SPY is absolutely ripping right now, but Baba's not going anywhere. Need to see it under. It just might be one of those cases where we need to test under before we start taking off along with the SPY. I definitely need to be in on this if we get under and back up. There's VWAP. There's under. we're getting a little too low here. I have to lower my size. I think there is another hidden seller at 153 again. Nope, he's gone. Alright, I'm in. Stop loss is going to be AT for 400. Oops, what is that? Shoot. I don't like that close. That's not good. We're looking better here. The tape's kind of consistent. Big seller there at 02. I mean, the SPY is still on a tear, just moving higher. I might need to be a little cautious with this one. When did I get? I got an 03. We'll see what happens up at 20, but I think if we get above 20, I need to start thinking about taking some off at least. It's killing me. I mean, we're seeing all the strength in the SPY, but just isn't there in BABA. I'm surprised too, because this SPY was dropping, BABA wasn't moving lower. But as SPY was rising, BABA ain't moving higher. Yeah, I don't like these closes. It's probably going to be it right about here. Makes me wonder if there's going to be a short play though too. I'll have to see what happens on the downside, because SPY's getting ready to turn around and head lower. There it is. Out at 77. That's annoying. Decent setup, but there could be a short opportunity somewhere here. I mean, if Baba doesn't want to go higher, then must want to go lower, right? Need to see some kind of pullback though before I get in. Over the whole number right off the bat isn't a bad spot to start. Look at that volume. What is that? especially 60. 60 is a spot that I want to see hold. I feel like Baba can make a move one way or the other here. I need to see some kind of pullback first. I can't just blindly get in. Well, if we get some kind of pullback, I'll turn it back. Okay, I'm gonna be done for the day. I have run out of things to look at, I guess. Been watching CN for a little bit. Might have been a decent case for a short up here. Just prior resistance plus a daily level. You can kind of see it's consolidation. I mean, just not ideal still. SPY, I don't know. Maybe there might be a trade on the SPY off of this 265, but I don't know. I'm just really not feeling it, honestly. Just low a day, high a day, low a day, high a day. Just all over the place. I mean, Baba wrecked me trying to sit here and figure out what I wanted to do with it, and then finally it just made a choice here. I mean, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, and then for some reason this was the key point here that Baba finally gave into and just decided to give up finally. So that was at 10:30. So interestingly enough, again, I've been noticing a lot lately that the time scenario is just kind of, you know, every half hour something seems to happen. I don't know, I'm just noticing it more and more lately. So about 10:30, well, yeah, I guess this was it. I mean, it took the SPY to make a big move for Baba to make a big move. I guess I shouldn't be that surprised by it, but I mean, it would have been a really nice entry up here. Oh, it was 10:33, so this is actually after SPY had made that move. I don't know, just kind of hard to read. So I think I'm just gonna leave it at that. CN, weak gap and go. Couldn't exactly pinpoint my entry and what I wanted to do. Baba looked somewhat good for a long after, you know, just sideways consolidation. We started holding above VWAP finally. I think this right here might have been the reason for me to not take this though, because it did. It broke out higher above this and failed and came right back to VWAP. And then we broke under VWAP and came back above. So I did get in 400 as we got back above the whole number and VWAP, but as soon as that happened, shortly failed. And then from here, it's just, you know, I think this is like a warning signs kind of scenario again. You know, it's just look at the volume drop off, and then, you know, we get the big crater there. So that was at 10:05. SPY at 10:05 was taken off, and I mean, Baba just wasn't. So, you know, I probably could have saved myself some money, but I still wanted to give it the chance to make something happen there, because I mean, it was still a symmetrical triangle trade here. Just nothing came of it, I guess. I don't know, just really need to pay attention to relative strength and weakness, and if things aren't going exactly how I think they should be going, you know, then that's where I need to start saving some money, because I'm down 140 bucks on the day when I probably should be down maybe 80 at the most. I mean, I really could have cut this thing in half. So finishing with that, just 2 trades on the day. Hopefully we see some better stuff tomorrow. Thanks for watching.